Greetings and salutations, viewers. It is I, Cybertron X, and you're seeing my belly. Yes, I'm doing finger puppets, see? It's a bunny. Actually, I'm here for a special review. Actually, first type of review I've ever done of this type of genre. I've been a fan of this show pretty much all of existence, and that's Power Rangers. And I've just started getting back into collecting the Zords. Now, you're not going to be seeing a classic figure or the redone Zord right now because, sadly to say, I don't got one. But I'm going to start with what I recently purchased, and that is the RPM Zords. And I'm also going to go and talk about what they were called in Go Onger, starting with the Red Zord, which was piloted by in RPM, Series Ranger Red, and it in Go Onger, he was called Speedo. I'm not making this up. Now, this is part of the Toys R Us exclusive 2-pack, which I like this a lot better because you actually really have some nice chromed out pieces, which really make this figure pop. I mean, it's really nice and really nicely done. I mean, really gives it a really nice look. Now we're going to go on to the yellow Zord, which was Bear RT, if I remember, from Go Onger. It talked. All the Zords talked. That's why they had the anime eyes. This was piloted by the Yellow Ranger. Really nice. And then we go on to the third one. The third Zord in Go Onger was named Busan. Really, I mean, really nice. I mean, look, they chromed this part out, and when they combine, you'll see some more chrome issues or applications, which are really nicely done. I mean, really, really nice. I mean, for, you know, now what's neat about the Zords. Now, if you could ever get the Japanese ones, there's a little trick. You see, you pull this out a little bit, and you pop that open, and you see this little part here. You pull that down, and inside is this. In Go Onger, they were called engine souls. I forget what they were called in RPM. I missed a lot of episodes, so yeah. And in the Japanese versions, you would insert it in, you get a sound, you close it up. Once you combine it all, and you would push here, and he would talk. And they would say their names, Speedo and something else in Japanese. I wish I had it. Now, let's go ahead with the transformation. I'm going to go from leg up, starting with Busan. Transform him, lower that down. Separate that, these little wheel things, turn in here, and extend the feet here. Now, I will say this is part one of a multiple part review. As you can see here, there is the legs and more chrome applications here on the legs, which are really nice. Now, for the Yellow Ranger, the Yellow Zord, simple transformation. Just go ahead and loosen that. Do not do anything with this just yet. The back part, you'll see why. It connects by sliding forward and locking in there. Now, with the Red Zord, really nice. Extend, like so. Separate out. Push those in. Here, you lower down the hands. Now, the Japanese one actually had articulated hands because it would actually form a flight mode, which I forgot to show you, and I'll get to that later. Go ahead and lift this part up. That forms the head, and it slides back. Here in the back, these tabs here, you fold back, fold forward, and there's little slots here in the back, and it pegs onto like that. And this is the High Octane MegaZord in combined mode. Now, another really nicely feature, you see these little compartments here on the Zord's legs. You pop open this one, and if it wants to come out, I probably put it in there. Okay, there we go. There's this, which sort of looks like one of the engine soles, but it's not. You unfold like so, pull this part out, pull that part out, and you got the sword, which has a chromed tip, which looks really nice. Turn this around, sword in this hand. Now, in the show, you had a shield, and what you can do is pop this piece off, pull that off, unfold that like so. Over here at the arm, let's go ahead and articulate it up. You have two little pegs here, one here, one here. And what it would do, make sure I have the V shape forward. Make sure I got it set. And it will peg in like that. And you got him holding his sword and shield. It's really nice. I recommend getting this figure. Articulation, the arms just did it. And next review you will be seeing me doing the 3 other Zords that I have for this, and then the final combine mode. Now if I can get the other ones, I will do them as well. But this is the RPM High Octane MegaZord. This is Cybertron X, for we all are one. Farewell.